Now what I'm using is my dehydrated rice. I'm going to show you here. This is dehydrated rice. I'll show another video how I actually made this. It's basically brown rice that I cooked. I didn't flavor it at all. I just made it. Put it in my pressure cooker and cooked it. I'll have a video on that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to be making 2 cups of it. Because I have a large family. So I'm going to go ahead and do 2 cups of it. Do 2 cups of it, and basically the ratio of it is however many cups you put in it, you put 1.5 cups of water. So if I just did 1 cup, that would be 1.5 cups of water, or in what I'm going to use is my stock, 1.5 cups of stock. So since I did 2 cups of it, I'll be doing 1.5 cups. 1.5 cups is 3 cups. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more. I have a big family, and I don't know, I think maybe they'll want to eat more. So do you think I should do 3 cups, or do you think I should do 3 cups? Okay. So I'm doing 3 cups, so that means as far as liquid, I'll need to put 4.5 cups in of water. But instead of 4.5 cups, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of my stock, and I'll do another video showing you how I do my stock. And I'm going to make it just the same way I would make rice. So I'm going to put 1 cup in. I'm going to put as much stock as I can put in. That's 1 cup. That's 2 cups. That's 3 cups. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of water in here. Gotta milk it for all it's worth. Swish it around some. And I have another stock here too. And the one I'm using is actually turkey stock. But you could use chicken stock or any kind of stock you want to use. So, before I even pour that in, I'm going to open up my other stock. And that's how you can tell it's sealed. See? Here we go. And listen in. Isn't it a beautiful sound? Beautiful sound. So I'm going to go ahead and pour. I just put a little bit of water in it. And what I'm looking at, it's basically 1/2 cup. And where was I at?
3.
3? It's good to have my bunny here. 3, 4.5, right? 4.5 cups. So I put that in, and we are ready to go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a good swish around. Again, you can use water if you want to. I prefer more flavor, so I use my stock. And I'm going to put butter in mine. Again, this is definitely optional. I'm trying to, I saw other people do, and other people in my family, friends, and stuff like that, they put, basically for every cup of rice you use, they put kind of 1/2 cup of butter or butter in it. Or if you use margarine, then margarine, but I try to always use butter because hydrogenation or whatnot. But instead of, I try to cut back, but not too much where my family actually notices. I'm going to use 1 bar. Instead of using 1/2 cup for every cup, I'm going to take off 1. And if I was doing 2 cups of rice, then instead of using one whole stick, I would maybe use 3/4 of a stick. Just cut back a little bit, just enough so that your family won't get mad at you because you're the cook. You know, they, get mad at you. So I give it a good little toss around. And again, this is dehydrated rice. And since I'm cooking in an actual pressure cooker, it's going to cook it faster than if I was cooking in a pan or cooking it in a pot. So I'm going to take this over to the stove. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lid on, and I'm going to, I didn't put any salt in it. I do want to put salt in it. So, as far as salt, I am going to use, let me see. Let me start off with 1 teaspoon. Let me see how that looks. And I've been cooking with this, that's why there's stuff on. I've been cooking different things all together. So I'm just going to swish it around. This is 1 teaspoon of salt that I have. And I think that's enough. The stock that I used, it already has salt in it, a little bit of salt. So I'm only going to put 1 teaspoon in. And I'm going to go ahead and mix it around some. And I'm going to cut the stove on. I put it on around medium-high. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead and bring it to pressure. Let me put the lid on. Okay. I was looking for it. I couldn't find it. Okay. So I go ahead and put it on. And I lock it on. It just depends on what kind of pressure cooker you have. And here's what all the stuff looks like plated. To see all the video, Here's the rice right here. The brown rice. Let me try to see if I can get out of the light. Yep, that's better. There's the brown rice. It's nice and fluffy. Oops, sorry about that. There we go. It's nice and fluffy. But this is the food right here. And if you want to check it out, you can see, I'll post down below the names of the others so you can be able to see how I made the whole meal. The green beans, the canned beans, as well as the dehydrated brown rice. And it took me about 40 minutes to make. Could be less if I'd have planned it better. But there you go. And again, for all of you out there, on behalf of your loved ones, friends, and family, thank you so much for cooking great, delicious food and going above and beyond for them instead of giving them processed food. Because I know life can be busy. So again, on behalf of them, I just want to say thank you so much.